Hi, thanks for joining my lesson. This one is going to be on a blues boogie in the key of E. So let's go for a close-up and I'll show you how it goes. Thanks. So firstly, what is boogie music, guitar boogie? It's a form of like shuffle swing blues based off of a type of blues called boogie woogie, which is more piano blues. In the 1940s, there was a famous song called Guitar Boogie, which was a guitar instrumental by a guitarist called Arthur Smith. So that's kind of what this lesson is loosely based on. His version is a blues in E, 12 bar, same as this one is. And it gets progressively harder as it goes along, whereas this is focusing on the sort of first run through of the 12 bars, which are the easiest part. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. Yeah, I didn't really realise Guitar Boogie was actually a song in itself until I saw my brother-in-law recommended listening to a guy called Billy Strings, and there was a video of him playing Guitar Boogie with Tommy Emmanuel, I think, which was really good. And yeah, so I had a look and I thought that'd make a good lesson. It's kind of similar to the sort of blues riffs you get in those old school beginner guitar books from like 30, 40 years ago. I do remember seeing something similar when I first started. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, so let's get stuck into it. So like I said, it's a 12 bar blues. It's in the key of E, so your 1 chord is an E, your 4 chord is an A, your 5 chord is a B. Follows the same general structure of a 12 bar blues. And it starts like this. So stands to reason, I'm going to start with an E. So we're going to play the E note twice, open E. We're then going to do that. So after we played the E twice, we're then going to play the 2nd fret on the E string and we're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret. And in one fluid movement, we're then going to hammer on from the 3rd to the 4th. So we're only picking once there. We're then going to go down to the A string and we're going to play the 2nd fret twice. We're going to play the 4th fret twice. We're then going to play the 2nd fret of the D string, back to the 4th fret of the A string, 2 more on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then finish with 2 picks of the 4th fret of the E string. And altogether that will sound like this. We're then going to repeat that, except for this time, at the point we'd go down to the 2nd fret of the D string, we're actually going to go to the 5th fret of the A string this time. Other than that, it's exactly the same. So it'll be... So one more time slowly. Let's put those two together. Move to our 4 chord, which is the A. So we do what we did for the first half of that. We just jump everything that way. So we're going to start off on the A string. So again, 2 picks on the A, 2, 3, 4 hammer on the A string, 2 picks on the D string 2nd fret, 2 on the 4th fret, and then 2nd fret of the G string, back to the 4th fret of the D, 2nd fret of the D, 4th fret of the A. So far we've got... We then repeat the very first 2 bars again, back on the E string, so we're going back to our 1 chord. So again from the beginning. We then hit our turnaround, so for our 5 chord, the B, we're going to do this. And to go into our 4-1 1 to finish. So two picks on the 2nd fret of the A string, which is our B note. 2 picks of the 4th fret. And then 2 picks of the 5th fret, all on the A string here. So, and then back down to the 4, the 2, and then play the A string open twice. And then twice on the 4th fret of the E, twice on the 2nd fret of the E. So, and then we finish off with what we started with, which is, so that turnaround again is, and that's it. Shortest lesson so far, I reckon. I'll go through it all one more time at a slightly slower pace. You don't have to religiously stick to, for example, when you go into the 2nd fret, when you're doing the E, or whether you go to the 5th fret on the A, you can mix that up, chop and change it, play around with it. It's just a basic template of how to do a boogie that you can then build on, such as listening to the Arthur Smith version and try and work out what he's doing. I think at one point he's up here. Something similar. Yeah, enjoy. Hope that helps, and I'll catch you for another. Bye bye.